here to talk to you all about the PowerUps system that is available for us. Shout out to EA for giving us these free cards today. It's amazing that they came through with such a thing. I know that I've been trying to get PowerUps for the longest time, and they're pretty expensive. Case in point, Jimmy Graham's PowerUp alone was 400,000 coins just for the PowerUp. And I mean, that's pretty crazy when you think about just a PowerUp card. But EA felt gracious enough to put in a PowerUp scheme today to allow us to get free PowerUps. And for those of you who are curious exactly how to get it done, you simply go and play the PowerUp game mode. And it's in your challenge section. And tier 1, it has the 50 power fantasy pack. And it has a I chose Jimmy Graham. He was the lowest of the power-ups. I think he was like a 60. But I've known for a fact that his power-up usually goes for a lot higher than the other ones that I've dealt with in the past. So I just like to show you, even if you don't need a Jimmy Graham, if you just simply play those game modes, and the first one, you're up by 7 in the fourth quarter. Second one, you're up by 3 in the fourth quarter, and you have to win the game. Third one, you're tied at 20, and you have to win the game. Fourth one, you're down by 6 in the fourth quarter, and you have to win the game. And the fifth one, you're down by 10 in the fourth quarter, and you have to win the game. Those are pretty much all of the tasks that you have to complete to get your PowerUp Fantasy Pack. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy, and along with that, once you get all of them done, I think if you do them on the hardest setting, you end up getting somewhere about 5,000 coins. I think that's how many I ended up getting just from completing those 5 different quarters. I mean, that's it. It was, well, they're not quarters if it's 5, so 5 different periods. Yeah, it's a math question, math statement. Yeah, it comes to you. But anyway, I just noticed that they were giving away these power-ups, and I don't use Jimmy Graham, but I keep all power-ups. So if I was going to sell my power-up, I would simply, let me be sure. If I was going to sell my power-up, but I don't, I have a tendency, as I'm going to show you, I keep literally every power-up that I get, because you never know when a player is going to get hot, and you'll need them. So it makes a lot of sense just to keep them. He was 68. Almost there. There he is. So let's just say I wanted to sell him. Let's just say I didn't necessarily want to keep him. I wanted to sell him. Let's see what his value is going for right now. As of this moment, right now, the cheapest you could get a Jimmy Graham would be for 70,000 coins. 70,000 coins just for playing 5 game modes. I mean, playing one game mode 5 different times. So it's in your best interest to go ahead and get that done. Or it's a free upgrade for a Jimmy Graham. One of the two. I mean, you can't lose with that. Shout out to EA for that. That's pretty cool. I also got, I think, 2 other ones. I think I got this Jonathan Allen. I think I pulled the Jonathan Allen as well. But you see, he's pretty cheap. But you never know what Jonathan Allen's going to do in the coming weeks. And Ryan Tannehill. Now, Ryan Tannehill doesn't get a lot of credit. You know, he's considered a, what do you call it now, a system quarterback, because Derrick Henry gets most of the praise. But don't sleep on Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill is 13-4 as a starting quarterback. So that's not bad. He has great production when he plays. So if you compare his numbers, I think I saw this earlier. If you compare his numbers to Lamar Jackson's, they're not very far off. So Keep that in mind. And again, you never know when these players are going to hit. So anytime I come across power-ups, I always keep them. I always keep them because you never know when you're going to need one. And needing one and having to go buy one is ridiculous. So I just make sure I keep them and make sure that I have them in my folder, my item binder. So when a power-up comes out, I more than likely will have it unless it's. With no further ado, appreciate you, EA. Thank you all for watching. Thank you. Forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment so I respond almost immediately when I see it. Also, share it with your friends. Let your friends know that there's a new content creator out. I'm going to be creating content daily. And if you all have any ideas that you all would like to see me do, let me know and I'll get it done. I get it done. So with no further ado, have a good one.